baby girl, as I hold you tightly in my big old veggie wedgie arms.
So you guys remember the Greasy Strangler, right? That extremely weird bananas batshit movie about two grown men living together, fighting over a woman, and putting a lot of grease all over him? Well, the director of that movie has a brand new one out that is about two more weird guys. It's actually the 1026% accurate retelling of when Paul McCartney met Stevie Wonder for Harmony. Let's get into it. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void. My name is Alex, and today we have a special one. Yes, and it's a very difficult one for me to really kind of express my thoughts on, but I'm going to do the best I can and try to help you decide if this movie is going to be for you. But we're going to do a spoiler-free review of Jim Hoskins' newest movie called Ebony and Ivory. Yes, two musical legends gather at a Scottish Cottage on the Mull of Kintyre for a tense summit to discuss a potential that will ultimately result in a global #1 smash hit, Ebony and Ivory. Yeah. Sky Elar and Gil Gex, who are playing the counterparts. Sky, who played the younger son in The Greasy Strangler, is now playing Paul McCartney, essentially, in this movie. And Gil Gex, who I'm pretty sure I met at a Phoenix Comic-Con, the Monsterland. I met him at an after party. We got to hang out with the whole people of Greasy Strangler years ago. I think we were both a little tipsy, I think. I don't remember at the time specifically, but they're here playing these parts, and they do a really good job of being completely obnoxious and weird. I don't know how I'm supposed to take this movie. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I totally understand comedy, and they can be just a myriad of different things. This is a very strange film. If you are looking for more of the Greasy Strangler, I think you will get elements of that in here, meaning like Greasy Strangler kind of had a narrative like structure where they were like trying to like fall in love and they were trying to get along, the dad and the son, and he lost his job and he was trying to get a job and they were fighting over this girl, and there was all these other characters and stuff that they could bounce off of. And there was all these funny little lines that they would say in the movie, you know, like that everybody was kind of like fond of.
Bullshit artist.
They have that in this movie, but this seems so much more completely obligatory. It seems more focused on just the like catchphrases. As long as they can get the catchphrases out there, then it's totally fine. To me, I feel like it needs a little bit more than that. If they didn't want it, and that's not the movie they wanted to make, I mean, I can't fault it for that, but I guess I was just expecting a little bit more in that department, being just a more of a narrative story instead of just a meme the entire time. And it kind of feels like it leans on that meme side just more than anything. I don't know if Jim Hoskins was mad at the fact that Ebony and Ivory was such a big hit, or a complete and utter fan of the song. I feel like this movie is not so much focused on any kind of fun narrative to really explain or kind of why the song came about, and more just either taking the piss out of it, or he was just really high and thought to himself, you know what? I'm gonna make a movie about two men grunting each other for an hour and a half, saying some of the weirdest shit I've ever heard anything in a movie. Is it funny? I mean, yes, there was moments in this movie that were just ridiculous. They would literally repeat the same thing over and over and over again for literally like 10 minutes. And yes, sometimes I did laugh because it was just like, what the fuck am I watching right now, Jim? And I'm not trying to be mean or deprecating of this movie or anything like that, but I really don't think you're going to find the Greasy Strangler in this particular movie. But one of my friends, Sinister Cinema Reviews, he absolutely loves this movie. My friend Jason is all like, well, you just got to understand that his humor. And I'm like, well, I thought I did, you know, because I watched Greasy Strangler and I really enjoyed this Greasy Strangler. I thought it was funny, weird, and bizarre. Never really seen anything like it. So I thought I was definitely well equipped for this. And apparently I'm not. And I thought I was a funny guy. Apparently I'm not. Now, to be actually critical about this movie, like, it looks good. Like, they go to some lengths that I've not seen many comedic actors go. And of course, you know, that's like, I always admire that, which is cool. But I felt like I was not high enough to be able to watch this. There's like two different types of people that are going to watch this. Those who are completely sober and those who are out of their fucking mind high as fuck. And I really feel like you need to be pretty high to understand or get on the level of this dimension that Jim Hosking has created in between dimensions. It's like a pocket dimension of this world of Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. And it is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. All I can tell you is that if you don't have an edible, you may not be high enough, and I mean high enough, to ride this ride, okay? Because it is something else, man. Like, I don't know that they needed to make this in an entire hour and a half, but I watched the whole damn thing, and I am not sure. I don't know how to take it. I genuinely don't. But sometimes I guess it takes weird shit to make harmony or songs about it. There's literally one part in the movie where they just get complete stark ass naked. It is the most ridiculous thing. And I know some of you are just like, oh shit, I gotta see this, man. Like, you may not come back if you take something too much and watch this. You may not come back. You may come back with some mannerisms and some tics or some things that you would say. Scottish Cottage. I don't know, man. I really don't know how I feel about this movie. And it's like, I really liked Greasy Strangler quite a bit. And I'm not trying to say that this movie's not allowed to be its own thing. I just think that if you are a fan of that Greasy Strangler, this is going to be a different thing. It's either going to completely miss with you, or you're going to hit with it so hard that you're going to just be in love with it. And I don't know where I land. I'm not exactly, I didn't like this as much as the Greasy Strangler. I think I need more of a narrative. Like, these guys who are actors in this movie, I have to give it to them, because I don't know that I could act that way in that seriousness. Like, Sky Elobar and Gil Gex are just out of control. Like, out of fucking control, man. Sky Elobar, I feel like he's on another dimension. Like, he is out there, man. In this movie especially, because they really give it their all for the sake of art. Like, I admire that. But I just don't know that I'm really connecting with the material here. And I'm just being honest. Like, it's not that people won't like it and that I'm upset with this movie or something like that. But I really just don't know how to take it. Maybe it's a better experience, like, in the theater, because there'll be other people in there looking at each other like, what in the fuck is... Yeah. Just be prepared, because this is going to be the most accurate version of how this song came about ever created in any biopic or anything. This is the true telling of Ebony and Ivory. With that said, I'm somewhere at, like, I don't know, a 5. I don't know. I just don't know. So I want to be as honest as I can with you guys, and maybe it'll come around to me at some point in time. It's a movie that you will never forget. Literally never forget. Just because of some of the stuff that's in the movie. It gets started almost immediately, and you are going to know that you're in Crazy Town pretty fucking quick. Like, there is no real story in this movie. So if there's a deeper meaning to this, I would love to know, because I feel like I'm being left out. Like, Jim Hoskins has been like, you know what, Alex? You don't belong to this. This is not made for you. I hope that you guys enjoy it out there. It's coming out August 8th in theaters. You can check it out. And it will be on VOD nationwide as well. But I really do appreciate being allowed to watch this. Obviously, Jim Hosking is unlike anything that any other director is doing right now. You have to admire that he's able to make whatever the fuck he wants, and the actors that are tied to this are so dedicated to it that they are willing to go to lengths for comedy. Whether I'm a huge fan of the movie or not really doesn't matter. It's really about finding its audience, and if it's for you, I hope it is. I hope you have a really good time and enjoy it. It is definitely a fucking bizarre movie, but thanks again, guys, for allowing me to check it out. I would love to hear what you think in the comment section down below. But thanks for coming by, and as always,
Scottish Cottage!